So this is our board game, Pike and Shot Blood and Honor. It's a hex and counter based war game trying to mimic the Pike and Shot era, right where there was a conjunction between sort of the old style of fighting with knights and armor and spears and stuff like that, and the new introduction of gunpowder and stuff like that. So we just have a simple scenario that's included in our rubric setup here. I'm Adam. I'm playing the Bohemians right now, the Battle of White Mountain.
I'm Derek. I'm playing as, I forgot the empire's called.
You're playing the
Austrians.
The Austrians. The Habsburgs.
The Austrians. And, yeah.
Yep, so we just set our pieces up on the board. Normally you'd be able to choose what units you start with, but since we're playing a scenario, we started with the recommended units. At the start of the game, you nominate a commander with this here star, nominating my this Pike unit. Derek's also nominating his Pike unit.
Yep. Commanders
Start the game with 2 tokens out of the good bag, which are just 2 random attributes to their stats. And if your commander dies, you can't use any of your action cards, which are powerful buffs that you only get 5 of per game. Okay, 2 out of that.
So you look at those. Like,
They also count for 2 deaths for scoring purposes, because the first person to kill 3 of your opponent's units wins. So I don't think it is picked up on the camera at all, but my pikeman now has +1 strength and +1 range to his attacks, which is pretty good. Did you get, Derek?
I got +1 toughness and +1 health.
Alright, it's
Nice.
also
It's gonna
pretty
take a lot
good.
to kill.
It's going to be hard to kill.
Beefy.
nice Pike bed.
So the way that the turn order works is we're going to take turns moving our individual pieces, and once we've gone through this order and moved all of our pieces, then we activate them in the same order but attacking if there's anybody they can attack. And then once that's over, you check to see if anybody's won, and then you move into the next round. So Derek, you want to roll off, see who goes first?
Alright.
You got a 4.
I got 2.
All right, so I will go first. And first things first, I'm gonna move my commander here, my Pike. They'll have numbers denoting which one they are. He has a movement of 3, so I'm gonna bring him up. 1, 2, 3, charging into the fray.
Alright. Now I'm going to move my musket 1, who also has a movement of 3, to go 1. We'll do 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I'm gonna move my Pike 2, 3 as well. 1, 2, 3, charging up.
And now I'll move my sword and shield 3. Do 1, 2, 3.
My Pike 3 will also move up 3. And I noticed that I moved my some of my pikemen onto what looks like some grasslands. Those are elevation tiles. They're higher than the rest of the area. And there's 4 different types of tiles, and each confer specific benefits that we'll get into as the game goes on. Move my musketeer up 3 as well. Put him there.
I'm going to move my support. I'm just going to move him 1 up.
Okay. I'm also, I'm going to move him pretty close. 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. Now,
Right there.
with Derek moving his final piece, we both we move into the attack phase as we both moved all of our pieces, and we activate that in the same order. My commander, this fellow right here, he has a range of 2, actually 3 because of his bonus, and there are no enemy units within 3 hexes of him, so he cannot attack. So it'll pass to Derek.
Alright. So yep, I have musket 1 I can attack with first. He has a range of 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can attack either of his pikes. So I'm gonna attack. I'll attack Pike 2, but it's gonna. And so I have an accuracy of 4, so I have to roll a 4 or better to see if I hit. Roll 6, so it hits.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Now
Weighted dice.
his Pike 2 has a toughness of 5, and I have a strength of 5, so they're equal. So I have to roll a 4 or better.
To wound.
And I get a wound.
He gets it. That's crazy. So now that my pikeman has a wound, I grab a little tile out of this here bad bag at random. And similarly to the good bag, it just confers a debuff to the unit. It's essentially the opposite of the good bag. Oh my goodness, that's really bad. So there are a few tokens in here that are, instead of being red, they're black. And instead of conferring a debuff to a roll or your movement or something like that, it just counts as 2 damage instead of 1. So with a health of 3, this pikeman is now on his last legs, and any more damage is going to put him out of his misery.
Dire encounter with a deadly foe.
Dire encounter with a deadly foe, absolutely. He does have gangrene. It's actually now his turn to activate. He's not in range of anybody, so it passes to Derek.
All right, my sword and shield's not in range to activate because it's a range of 1, so it goes back to Adam.
And then on to my pike 3, again, not in range.
All right, now to my musket 2. My musket 2, is he in range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
He's in range of Pike 2.
No, you don't want to attack him.
So I'm attack him again. It's going to be a range accuracy of 4, so I have to see if I roll a 4 or better. I roll 3, so his shot misses him.
Oh my god.
The Protestant God's on my side. It's now my musketeer's turn. Let's see who he's in range of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I actually can hit his musketeer 2 over here, which I think I want to do because
You get extra range too because you're on elevation.
he actually gets extra accuracy.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, since he's on the high ground, he has a benefit to attack. So I actually need to roll a 3 or higher in order to hit his musketeer over there. And I do. I hit a 3. And now he's strength 5 and he's toughness 4. So I need to roll a 3 or higher again in order to wound. And I don't. Derek gets off scot-free.
All right, I like it. So I'm at support. My support can't do anything, so it's back to you.
Okay. My support also cannot do anything because he's not in range of the guy who got injured.
I think that goes back to the movement stage.
It does
My
go
Pike
back
can't
to
do
the
anything.
phase.
Alright, roll off to see who goes first.
Roll off to see who goes. I got a 1.
I got a 3, so I guess I go first.
Yeah,
but
you go first.
Let's keep it on the table now.
Throwing stuff around.
I saw you kick that over to us.
So my musket 1, I'm just going to move him. I'm just going to move him up 1 into the forest, make him a little bit harder to hit.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna take my my pikeman, and I'm gonna have him move up 3. Gotta start making moves here.
I'm going to move my sword and shield over 2.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is bad. Looking bad. I'm gonna move my pikeman up 3 as well. 2, 3. We'll put him over there. So he's in range of that musketeer. And out of range of that sword and shield unit.
I'm going to move my musketeer. I think I'm going to move him 1, 2. Just put him right there for right now.
Okay.
Quick
Then bring
formation.
my pike 3, 1, 2, 3, up to here. Try to get that musketeer out of there.
Gotcha. So I have my support again. I'm just going to move my support up 1.
Okay, I'm gonna move my musketeer. Let me see if I can move him out of range of this guy while still hitting some other guys. No, I won't be able to. So I'm gonna put him there.
Alright. I'm gonna leave my pike where he is.
Supports, they can kind of run around the board. I'm gonna bring him 1, 2, 3, 4 up to here. Hopefully heal these guys if they take any more damage. Heal that pikeman before he takes any more damage. So Derek, oh, do you have a pike guy to move?
No, I'm all done.
All right, then you get to attack first
Alright. So,
with your musketeer 1.
where's Pike 2? Oh, Pike 2 is perfectly in range.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. So I'm gonna attack Pike 2 just because.
Charging a gun line. Yeah, this is bad.
Alright, so I have to roll a 4 or better from a musketeer. I roll a 6.
Lucky dice.
Alright, and since there's nothing here, well, you have a toughness of 5, I have a 5, so it's equal, so I have to roll 4 or better.
3. Come on.
Oh no.
The Protestant God's on my side.
That's
The sniper missed.
All right. Now it's my activation with my pike. He, because of his good bag attribute, he has a range of 3, so he can actually attack this musketeer over here. The musketeer is in a forest, so he's -1 to hit. So I'm going to be hitting on a 4, and I get it.
Alright.
And then he has +1 strength, so he is strength 7 compared to the musketeer's toughness 4. So hitting on wounding on a 3, and it wounds. So Derek takes an attribute out of the. It's an attribute out of the bad
long
bag.
pike. He's got quite the long pike.
-1
Biggest
toughness.
bowl.
-1 toughness. That's actually pretty good.
It's not great.
Now it's your turn.
Alright, so I have my sword and shield. I'm going to attack Pike 1.
Yep.
He has an accuracy of 3, so I need a 3 or better.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to not count that. I get a 1, so nothing happens.
Karma.
It all comes back.
Okay, I'm gonna
That's what you get.
activate my Pike 2 into that same musketeer. Hopefully we can do some damage here, hitting on 4s.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know what I'm
We're
doing.
bowling?
I got a 1.
I didn't know we were bowling.
This is quite the fun,
I got a
though,
1.
I gotta say.
Alright,
Okay.
so I got a musket 2.
Mhm.
I'm going to attack. Can I shoot Pike 2? 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, you
4,
can.
5. Yeah, I'm going to attack Pike 2.
I am going to
Oh boy.
play an action card. You only get 5 of these a game. So let's say that's strength 5. That's toughness 5. I'm going to play this action card. Choose a unit to have +1 toughness for this turn. So now he goes to toughness 6, which means Derek is going to have to roll a 5. That's incorrect on that. He's going to have to roll a 5 or better to wound him if he hits in the first
But
place.
first I have to figure out to get hit. So
Yep.
I roll 4 better. I roll 1, so it doesn't even matter.
All right.
Yeah. It's not
My,
shooting straight.
Pike 3 unit is going to go into your musketeer 1 again,
Okay.
hitting on 4,
Whoa.
and it
wow.
hits. And then wounding on a 3. Does not.
Alright. My support is my next to my musketeer 1, and so I can use his trait to basically remove the -1 toughness. He still is hurt, but now that -1 toughness no longer affects him because he got like some bandages and stuff, so he
Yep.
actually is a little bit more tough again.
The bandies.
That's correct. It's now my musketeer's turn. I am going to try to hit Derek's musketeer in the forest there, try to kill him off. I'm +1 to hit because I'm on a raised surface, but I'm -1 to hit because he's in a forest, so it doesn't cancels out. Hitting on a 4, it's a 1. Damn. And that's your pike there.
My pike is in range of, I guess, only.
The pike 3 there.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack Pike 3.
Mhm.
He has an accuracy of 3, so I need a 3 or better. I got a 6.
Uh-huh.
I have a strength 6, and you have a, what, toughness 5?
Yeah.
So it's still gonna be hitting on 4.
You hit
Or no,
wounding
3.
on 4, wounding on 4. Wounding on a 3. You're
Yeah,
correct.
wounding on 3.
Three or better.
They get a 3, so that's a wound.
It's a bloody conflict right here.
Is that the same guy again?
No.
This is 3, I think you said.
Yep. And he gets -1 strength. Not great.
At least it's not a grievous wound.
At least it's not a grievous wound. Speaking of grievous wounds, I'm going to activate my support unit, and he's going to flip that wound on my pikeman.
Turn that frown upside.
Turn that frown upside down, that's correct. So now he essentially just gained a health back, which is pretty sweet. That is the conclusion of turn 2. Now we're going to roll off again. See who goes first. 3. Oh, I get to go first.
Love how the troop diversity influences positioning and strategy.
I saw that.
Yeah. Calculating, bro.
I'm going to
Thinking the same
move
thing.
my pike 1, 2, 3, back here into the forest.
Into the back lines.
Get some
Oh,
protection
man,
on
it's
it.
like- he's getting really bad.
Alright. I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna leave Musketeer 1 where he is.
Sounds good.
Very scared.
I'm going to move my pike 2. Over. I'm just going to push him up into there. Try to get a better position on him.
Alright. I'm gonna
All
use...
up in his grill.
I'm gonna
All up in his grill, you're correct.
leave my sword and shield where he is.
Okay.
He's starting to divide his
Derek
units
doesn't
here.
like to move. Derek's holding ground.
I like being in the forest.
Derek doesn't stand out.
Derek does not stand out. Ooh, Derek's going to use a card. I'm scared.
Watch out.
He's not gonna blink, he's gonna react here.
Alright.
I'm going to move my pike 3 over to here. Out of range of that pike 1 right there.
I'm gonna use an action card. It's build a bridge. It's gonna remove a water tile. So I'm gonna flip this tile over right here, basically saying there's a bridge there, no longer reducing the movement of going through a river. And then I'm gonna move my musket 1, 2, 3 onto this elevation over here, a little bit further away.
Oh man, oh man.
That's good, that's good.
Some 5D chess over here.
It is.
Wow.
I get to move my musket. Let's see. I'm gonna have a bit of a sniper duel.
This is some stellar positioning here.
Alright.
Strategy
I'm
is
going to...
amazing.
I'm gonna leave my support where he is.
Okay. I'm gonna push my support up to there.
Use of the environment by the
I think I'm gonna leave my pike also where he is.
Okay. I'm going first. So I am going to activate my pike 1 first. But before I do that, I'm going to use an action card. Choose a unit to have +2 attacks this turn.
Wow.
And select the pike. He's going to be able to attack 3 times. So the first of these attacks
It's a really sharp pike.
is a really sharp
Yeah.
pike. He's good at stabbing it too. I'm going to put it into the musketeer right there. So it's going to hit on 4s. Does not hit. The second attack
Man.
is going to go into the musketeer again.
Targeted.
What?
No way. No way.
You go
Come
0 for
on.
3. 0 for 3, you gotta leave.
3 what to deal with? Let's cut in the air.
Oh wow.
God.
That is just unlucky.
What are the odds of that? Alright.
Alright.
Damn.
Pass to you, Derek.
You're just bad at the game.
I know.
That's
yeah.
criminal. That's so
1/6
bad.
cube. I think that's it. Yeah.
So,
Yo, give me a new dice.
I'm going to, let's see. Where is your pike 1? Oh, it's right there.
He's in the forest.
I'm going to attack pike 2 with my musket 1, but I'm also going to use a +1 attack for this turn, so I'm also going to have 2 attacks on him now.
Okay, I'm going to give him +2 toughness.
Oh my god, a lot of
Cards are
strategy.
flying.
Cards
Cards
are
are
flying.
flying.
Band for band. Band for band in this game.
Let me see the first hit first. 3, does not.
Does not. And the second one
6, it does
does.
hit.
Ooh.
So you have to roll a 5 to see if it will.
5. All right, let's see if I can get a
big
5.
Seven
Big roll
tokens.
here.
Oof.
All right, Pike 2 activation. He's going into that musketeer as well. Hitting on a 4 because he's in the forest. Does not hit.
Is that another one?
It is. I don't know what's going on.
He's rolling all
He's
the
getting him out of the way first.
Get him
All right.
out of the way when it counts.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my sword and shield, and I'm going to attack Pike 2.
Pike 2.
Yeah. Let's see if I can roll 3 or better. Roll a 6. All right, strength 7. You have toughness 5.
T5.
So I have to roll a 3 or
Three.
better. Wait, no, I have double. No.
No.
I'm going crazy. It hits.
Takes the damage.
Ooh.
Let's see if this is a grievous wound right here, folks.
Another
That would
reach
be
into the bad
bad.
bag.
Might be devastating.
What has fate
You think
decided
this
for
one's a
Pike
grievous
2?
one?
I don't think so.
You don't think this one's a
I
grievous
don't.
one?
I don't.
I don't think it is either.
I think you're good.
There's only 3 in the bag, so.
He's -1 accuracy.
And he has been struck in the eyes, and he
been
can no
struck in
longer
the
hit.
eyes.
Yeah, he can no longer hit as well.
All right.
Eye patch on.
Rub some
my,
dirt in the wound.
That guy's getting messed up, man.
Pike 2.
my Pike 3.
Just got better from all these higher.
He's actually blocked by my other units from going into that musketeer, so he's going to go into that sword and shield. He is hitting on a 4. It hits. He's -1 strength, so he's strength 5 going into toughness 6. So hitting on wound on a 5. Come on. No whammies, no whammies. Off the table.
Off the table.
4.
It's a 4. Not good enough.
All right. So now
Riveting gameplay.
I got my musketeer. Wait, which one did you do?
I just did Pike.
You're on your-
Oh, yeah,
I'm a
musket
sword
2.
and shield.
Yeah. So my musket 2. Is he in range of musket 1?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna shoot musket 1. Running on 4 or better. It hits.
Hits.
All right.
Be hitting on a 3.
Yeah. But so then I have a strength of 5. You have a toughness of 4.
Wounding
So I'm
on
at 3.
Yep.
Wounds.
Bang!
Boom!
Straight into the bad bag.
Send
This
him right
is a
into the bag.
tough turn.
He's getting beat up.
Adam earned a one-way ticket to the bad bag.
I did. He's -1 strength.
Oof.
Good grief.
Oh man.
He has not been hitting the
That is
gym.
not good.
No, he has
And the
not.
guys, or the Protestant
God
God
turned on him.
Yeah.
The Protestant God has turned.
He's
Forsaken
giving
him.
up.
I'm gonna activate my musketeer now to try to snipe at. I just want to take that other musketeer off the board, honestly. So hitting on a 4 because I'm at the top of the hill. It hits, and then he's strength 4 and your toughness 4, so wounding on a 4. Yes.
Oh, man.
Boom.
How does that feel, Derek?
So no matter what, that musketeer's dead because he only has 2 health.
Martin Luther is shining brightly on Adam.
Martin Luther, yeah.
-1 strength.
Oh, it's not
He's
good.
he's dead.
He's
No,
not.
your musketeer 1 over here.
Oh shoot. He is dead.
Does he only have 2 health?
Oh my god, he's been vanquished.
Okay, that's one off
To
the
the
board.
shadow realm.
All right.
Straight to the shadow room. Off the board. Wow.
So now-
Piece off too, Derek.
Yep. You attack my musket 1.
Yep. He's out of here.
Eliminated.
Oh, I bet he's
Wow.
gonna bring him right back. Reinforcements are
He's
coming.
gonna bring back reinforcements.
I'm gonna use. Wait, I'm on my support card. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. He can't really do anything, so support's done.
Okay. It's my support's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna flip the -1 accuracy on Pike 2.
Alright. So now it's my Pike's turn. I'm gonna use +2 attack for this turn
Yep.
on my commander card, and I'm going to attack support.
Okay.
And
Does he get a 3?
It's big.
accuracy is 3.
No one is safe in the battlefield.
Got a 5.
Okay.
Oh, he's
See if it
about to
wounds.
And then your toughness is 3.
Yep.
My strength is 6, so I have to roll on 2 or better.
2 or better.
Got a 3. That
There
hits.
you go.
That's 1 wound.
Are you have 3 attacks for the card?
Yep.
He's sending the support back to medical school.
If this is a dire wound here, then he's actually just removed.
Smoked.
Yeah, no, if it is, but.
It's not.
Alright.
Good.
It's -1. -1 nothing because it fell off the back of the
Oh,
token.
whoops.
Get draw just one. What'd you pluck?
It wasn't.
Oh, he got the.
You got the grave.
Black.
You got the grave wound.
Super unfortunate. So that support's just dead.
Dead as hell.
Alright.
Dead or null, get out.
So
No
now.
more
You
support.
have 2 more attacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack Pike 2 now. He's in range.
Yup.
Alright.
Except for the skills back.
So,
Try to put that back.
Take the.
3 or better. I rolled a 1. That does not hit.
you can attack him again.
Roll another 1. Alright, that's it.
So that is the end of turn 3. And we're about out of time here, but you could see how, as the game goes on, actually, so this musketeer, because he killed, he would get a benefit from the good bag, and then
Also, so did my
Derek's
Pike.
pikeman would also get a benefit from the good bag. So this musketeer right here, he got +1 toughness. It's now harder to kill. Derek's pike,
My goaded Pike. She's got +1 range.
+1 range. That's a scary pikeman. So you can see how, as the game goes on and the conflict evolves, how units sustain injury and come back from them, how they gain experience through combat, become battle-hardened soldiers. It's about an hour of playtime total.
It's quite dynamic.
Quite dynamic, absolutely. You can set up the board however you want. We have 2 scenarios included in the rules, but as you play more and more, you can start to build your own armies, randomize the terrain more, and again, with the randomization of your action cards and the dice rolls, of course, there's a very high replayability to this game. And there's a very strong competitive aspect to it, which is what we were going for.
You can watch our soldiers go from fresh newbies to grizzled veterans.
Go from 0
right
to
before
hero.
your eyes. Right before your eyes.
Or just get blown up in winter.
Or just get blown up in one turn. It does happen, yes.
Excellent.